Greetings. So, we're going to be talking about the abdication game and how to do it, why to do it, and things to look out for. So, the abdication game is basically where you are getting attacked by someone, you're losing your wall, you're going to lose your soap. And so, what you do is you click Abdicate. When you click Abdicate, you get a 3-minute allegiance bubble that protects your seat of power from being taken by the enemy. It allows you to be able to transfer the seat of power to one of your alliance mates, or it allows you to be able to reclaim it yourself for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, it becomes open, and the enemy can take it, you can take it, anybody can take it, whoever's the fastest. So, essentially what we're doing with the Abdicate game is we're using that allegiance bubble, and we're trying to retake the soap as soon as the bubble is gone. Because if you can take it as soon as the allegiance bubble ends, it treats it as if it's a new soap. You can retake it. So, and the benefits is that you can see the timer. The enemy cannot. You're the only one in the game that can see the timer for the soap along with everyone else in your legion. So you have an advantage as far as retaking the seat of power. And you're timing your march in such a way as to send your march so that it takes over the seat of power as soon as the allegiance bubble ends. So the bubble is up. I click attack, take over, and then I make sure I don't send my full troop. I need to click my pre-selected saved one, which is one troop, one cavalry. Now I look at my march speed. It's going to take 3 seconds for my march to arrive at the seat of power. 3 seconds. So I need to add 1 second to that march time. So what that means is that I need to click, I need to attack and take over as soon as it says 4 seconds. And then that way my troop should arrive right at the exact moment. But that's the key here, is adding 1 second to that march time that it's going to take over that seat of power. The reason being is that 1 second is approximately how long it should take you to approximately go through or advance through the screens needed to get to that march button to initiate the march. So from the attack, from the takeover, and then to press the march button, that should take approximately 1 second. That's why we say add 1 second to the total march time. And if you do it exactly how I just explained it to you, then you should be within a second of landing your troop on the seat of power as that allegiance bubble ends. Remember, if you take the seat of power or your march lands before that wall is down, then the wall will not reset back to 25%. It will stay at whatever it was when you press the abdicate button. That's why it's so important for you to practice this, so that you can get used to it, you can find your rhythm, and you can kind of figure out some people are faster, some people are a little bit slower, but it's important that you practice so you know. You get very accustomed to landing your troop right as that allegiance bubble ends, because you do not want to take it too early. It will not reset the wall back to 25%. It will stay what it is, and then you won't have an allegiance bubble for the next time you have to abdicate, which would probably be within a minute. And you don't want to land your attack too late, because they're likely going to be spamming you. It could be multiple people. In one case, I had like 10, 11, 12 fear members trying to attack and take the same soap from me. Literally 1 versus 12. And it was all about timing. It was all about timing. And so it is possible to defend against multiple people, but you have to have the timing down. So it is very important that you don't take it too early and that you don't take it too late. You take it too late, you lose the seat of power. You take it too early and you take the seat of power, but the allegiance bubble isn't refreshed and the walls are not reset, and so likely you will also lose the seat of power. It's a balancing act, maintaining these seats of power by landing your troop exactly when you need to, exactly as that wall drops. It is important to note that if you are soloable, meaning you have a power level of less than really 7 million for most people, then when you send your troop to attack the seat of power to take it over, you could be hit, you could be soloed, and you cannot bubble if you're in the middle of having your troop sent to take over a soap. So if you're soloable, you need to be very careful if you do this. Somebody can port in and hit you very quickly. I look forward to seeing you all do very well in your application games, and if you have any questions, hit me up.